Hey everybody, my name's Drew, and this is the very first ever 1530 Productions show. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching live with us right now on twitch.tv. Hopefully we got you all situated and we can help you out with doing, you'd have to buy outrageous equipment, rent public access space, anything like that. Well, all that's out the window, and that's one of the beautiful things. The inaugural 1530 production show, Say What? I feel like a lot of older generations I've talked to doesn't even know what Twitch is, and I feel like, well, obviously today is July 15th. You can already start looking forward to the next show, July 30th. And that's about it.
I do it this way. Say what?
I mean, that's an impact right there.
18-year-old men and women defend this country against terrorists all over the world. Whether it's Afghanistan, whether it's Iraq, whether it's men and women, and they're not all 18. But let me get to my point. My point is this. They go over there, and unfortunately, many of them come back.
It's ridiculous. I'm 18 years old. People my age are getting sent over to Afghanistan, getting their limbs blown off and everything. What would you say is the Women's March that's happened for the past 2 years, where all around the world, the streets of Chicago, the streets of New York, the streets of Dallas, Texas, the streets of Paris, France, the streets everywhere, all over the world, people in the streets standing up for women's rights? Let's see, where are we at on civil rights protests? Let's see, there was a huge movement called Black Lives Matter. Still is going today. And it is a big issue what's the, our retirement.
Why aren't they out in the streets protesting, marching in the streets with their signs? Why aren't they in the streets? Why aren't they in the street?
Because well, let me finish here. To the point, I know. Let me finish here. We're $700 million in debt. Now we're going to be $1 billion in debt. By this year, we're going to be $1 trillion. I mean, we already are $1 trillion in debt, or whatever the number is. There's more stars in the sky than grains of sand on Earth. It's so hard to imagine what $1 trillion in debt is, that it's hard to picture. It's hard to get the grasp of how serious of an issue that is.
Right. Say what?
All right.
What is all this dialogue that you're giving on? Say what?
Because, you can throw out stats like, oh, there's more people in America. By the way, on this issue, I'm pretty ignorant on, so it's good corn. People want that corn.
Then let's take those beautiful words that are carved on the base of the Statue of Liberty, and I wish I could cite them by verse, but I can't.
I know them, but I'll let him go ahead. Just you.
About your generation, why aren't they in the streets protesting this?
You're obsessed with the streets? I'm telling you, I think that they are. I think that, maybe...
And I'm obsessed with the streets. Maybe give some support, but it's
Say
not.
What? We can get you some energy, get you out there, get you in the streets.
Well, say what? Or say what?
You heard it here first. There is a winner to this, and that is that pizza is not pasta.
You're abusing these people